Let's talk about a common myth that holds so many of us back from getting started with fitness. We often hear that getting fit requires hours of free time and perfect motivation, like you need to carve out a huge chunk of your day just to make progress. Many believe fitness is a luxury reserved for people with empty calendars or no responsibilities. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, if only I had more hours, then I could finally get in shape. We scroll through social media and see influencers who seem to live in the gym, posting hour-long routines and flawless progress photos. It's easy to assume that's the only way to get results, which can feel intimidating and even discouraging. But here's the thing. What if having less time is actually your secret weapon? Think about the days when you only have 30 minutes, you don't waste a second. You get in, get moving, and get out. When you have all day, it's easy to lose focus, get distracted, or spend more time scrolling your phone than actually working out. I've been there, telling myself I'll start in 5 minutes, only to realize half an hour has passed. But with limited time, you're forced to make every minute count. You move with purpose, cut out the fluff, and focus on what really matters. The real key isn't finding more time, it's making the most of the time you already have. Even 10 or 20 focused minutes can add up to real progress no matter how busy your schedule is. A few years back, I was lucky enough to have 90 minutes carved out for every gym session. I remember walking in, feeling like I had all the time in the world. I'd start with a long, leisurely stretch, maybe chat with the front desk staff, and take my time getting ready. But with so much time, I'd find myself scrolling through my phone between sets, watching TV, or even laughing at memes friends sent me. Sometimes I'd just sit and people watch, telling myself I was resting. My workouts were packed with exercises. Sometimes I'd try to hit every machine in the gym, but my energy was spread thin and my focus drifted. I'd wander from one thing to the next, never really pushing myself. I'd spend more time resting, chatting with friends, or waiting for equipment than actually training. Sometimes half my session was just social hour. Looking back, I realized only about 30 minutes was real work. The rest was just filler. I'd do a quick set, then waste 10 minutes recovering. The clock would run out before I even noticed. My progress stalled. I'd check my stats and see barely any improvement. It was frustrating. How could I spend so much time and get so little in return? The truth is, long sessions created bad habits. I'd lose motivation, get sloppy with my form, and let distractions take over. My effort was diluted, and my results suffered. I needed a change. It took me a while to realize that having more time wasn't the answer. In fact, it was the problem. Sometimes, less time forces you to focus, work harder, and actually make progress. Then life got busy, really busy. Suddenly, work deadlines piled up, family commitments grew, and my free time shrank overnight. My 90-minute workouts vanished, replaced by a tight window that barely felt like enough. Suddenly, I had just 45 minutes to train, no wiggle room. At first, I panicked. I worried I'd lose progress, or that my workouts would feel rushed and pointless. The change forced me to rethink everything. I felt overwhelmed, unsure how to fit it all in. I had to cut the fluff. No more endless warm-ups or unnecessary exercises. Distractions had to go. No more phone scrolling or chatting between sets. I stopped wandering and gave every minute a purpose. The pressure was real, but it pushed me to move with intent. I trimmed my workout to the essentials: compound movements, supersets, and circuits that delivered the most results in the least time. Planning became my secret weapon. I mapped out every session in advance so I could hit the ground running the moment I walked in. The time limit created urgency and forced me to stay on track, even when I felt tired or distracted. I discovered a level of focus I'd never had before. Every rep counted, and every second mattered. My 45-minute window became my best personal trainer. I was working harder, smarter, and, surprisingly, making more progress than ever before. With just 45 minutes, my workouts had to be simple, powerful, and laser-focused. Here's how I built an efficient routine that delivered real results. First, I picked 3 or 4 key exercises for each session, no more endless lists. Focus on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups at once, like squats, pull-ups, and presses. This way, you get the most bang for your buck. Each session was built around these big lifts, with a core move added for balance. Prioritize form and full range of motion to maximize results and prevent injury. I set a strict 60-second rest timer between sets to keep intensity high and avoid wasting time. Use a stopwatch or your phone to stay accountable. No scrolling or chatting. To maximize intensity, I kept the pace brisk and minimized distractions. Circuit-style training or supersets can help you squeeze more work into less time. Every exercise had a clear purpose, and every set was all-out effort. Track your progress and challenge yourself to improve, even if it's just one more rep or a little more weight. Keep your setup minimal, just the essentials. A focused environment helps you stay on track and avoid distractions. Shorter sessions, but 10 times more productive. With the right plan, you can get stronger, leaner, and fitter, no matter how tight your schedule. The secret to getting the most out of your workouts? Compound movements. Think squats, deadlifts, and pull-ups. These are exercises that work several muscle groups and joints at the same time, making every rep count. For example, a bench press doesn't just hit your chest, it also works your shoulders and triceps. An overhead press brings your core into play too. These big lifts are efficient, powerful, and perfect for anyone short on time. In contrast, isolation exercises like bicep curls or leg extensions target just one muscle at a time. While they have their place, they're not as effective when you need results fast. Compound moves let you train smarter, not just harder. The benefits? You hit every major muscle group, boost your heart rate, and burn more calories in less time. Plus, you build functional strength that translates to real-life activities. If you're just starting out, focus on mastering form first. Begin with bodyweight versions of compound moves, like squats, push-ups, and pull-ups, before adding weight. Don't rush. Good technique is key to avoiding injury and making progress. Remember, compound movements are your shortcut to strength, endurance, and efficiency. Start light, focus on form, and watch your results multiply even on the tightest schedule. After a few weeks, the results spoke for themselves. Not only was I getting stronger and leaner, but my energy levels throughout the day noticeably improved. I was spending half the time in the gym, but getting stronger and leaner. My clothes fit better, and I felt more confident in my own skin. The intensity and focus pushed my body to adapt and improve. I realized that tracking my progress and setting small, achievable goals kept me motivated. My metabolism revved up, and I saw more muscle definition. Celebrating small wins along the way made the journey even more rewarding. Short, sharp sessions made me more consistent. I stopped skipping workouts. Planning ahead and making exercise part of my routine helped me stay on track. Fitness became manageable and enjoyable, not a chore. Finding a workout buddy or joining a class made it even more fun and kept me accountable. The real lesson: it's not about hours spent, but the quality and intensity you bring. Less time, more results. If you want to stay consistent, keep your workouts short, set clear goals, and celebrate your progress. Remember, motivation comes from seeing results and enjoying the process. If you're busy, don't wait for more time. Give yourself less. Here's how to turn a tight schedule into your secret weapon for fitness. Step 1. Plan ahead. Block out a realistic window, 30 or 45 minutes on your calendar, and treat it like an unbreakable appointment. Even if it's early morning or late at night, make it non-negotiable. Step 2. Choose your moves wisely. Pick 3 or 4 compound exercises, like squats, push-ups, or rows, that work multiple muscle groups at once. Write them down before you start. Step 3. Set up your space and equipment in advance. Lay out your mat, weights, or resistance bands so you can move quickly from one exercise to the next without wasting time searching for gear. Step 4. Use a timer for your rest periods. Limit yourself to 60 seconds or less between sets. This keeps your heart rate up and your workout efficient. Step 5. Focus on quality, not quantity. Master the basics with great form and intensity. Don't worry about fancy moves or endless reps, just make every set count. Step 6. Troubleshoot obstacles. If you get interrupted, don't quit. Just pick up where you left off. If you miss a session, don't beat yourself up. Get right back on track the next day. Step 7. Shift your mindset. Remember, constraints force you to cut the fluff and focus on what really works. Less time can actually mean better results. Finally, celebrate your wins. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve in less time, whether you're a busy professional, a parent, or just someone with a packed schedule. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Embrace your busy life, make every minute count, and watch your progress skyrocket. You've got this.